Hey everybody, it's Alex Roman here, and today, as you all see, another sunset. Well, today, we're going to see, this is going to be a different sunset. The reason being is because it usually sits over there. Now you can see the sun is over there now, so, I guess probably in the summertime, I mean, this is what I, realize, the sun, because I always ask myself, why does the sun always set in a different way? And it turns out the earth moves it and all that stuff, so that's why. So apparently, for the most part, the sunset's going to be extending over there. So, but for the most part, let's talk about today's sunset, and let's talk about what happened. Talk about what's going on, what's happening. I want to ask you guys something. Am I a troublemaker? That's my question. Am I a troublemaker? Do I cause trouble? That's one I want to know is, do I cause trouble for anything? Because everything I do right, or everything I do wrong, I always get in trouble for it, no matter what. And people just don't like me for it. That's what I'm saying. It's come on. I haven't done nothing wrong, and then I get accused for everything I do. It's everything I do, it's that's the thing. Am I a troublemaker? That's what I'm saying, because everything I do right, everything I do wrong, and everything I try to make every time I try to be happy, a lot of things happen to me, a lot. And it's a lot of things that happens to me, and it's ridiculous. Because every time, a lot of things just happen to me a lot, and I don't know why. And that's the thing. And a lot of things just happen to me a lot. Whoa. Almost slipped. Hold on, give it the focus. There we go. Focus. But like I said, I think it's ridiculous, the way people just accuse me for whatever I do wrong. It's I just hate it when people just do that to me, And it's everything. It's everything I get right or wrong. If they think everything to me, it's to them, it's a joke, but they don't understand what I go through. Right? It's not everyone's fault. Everyone has a different life of a situation. And everyone has a different problem that they go through. All right. Not everyone's gonna be perfect for one thing. Not everyone is gonna be. Alright, because that's not the thing here. Because let me ask you guys something. Because a lot of people go through a lot of different things in life. It's not every time because they're happy and all that stuff. Doesn't mean because, they maybe have that moment of them being happy. They have that moment. Everyone has a moment of something. Alright, I have my moments, alright? They can be just happy at that moment, but they don't. But on the other side, they can be happy on that one side. But on the other side, you can see they go through things. All right, because like everyone else, they can go through. Because people can go through things, and trust me. And it can be personal. It could be things. It could be things. It could be anything they can go through. I can't even name them. But a lot of people go through a lot, and and they just sit there and they don't actually freaking care. They don't actually care about what it goes through, because when that heat dies down, they don't even care. They don't even care as much. And that's what I'm saying. And I want to address here. Everyone has a lot of things that they have in life. Everyone has problems. Everyone has things that they go through. A lot of people are different, right? A lot of people have things that some people are always not the same, Some people are always different. They're not always perfect. They're not. They're not perfect. They're not. Not everyone's perfect. Everyone has problems. And that's the thing. No one should ever be judged. Alright, and then made fun of. Because you know what? Because when someone's upset, and someone is feeling upset about something that hurt them, it's not right. I repeat, it is not right for you. It's not right for someone to take out their phones and take pictures of it and then just send it to their friends or post it online. Because that is complete stupid right there. That just shows right there. It doesn't show respect. It shows that you don't have a kindness in your heart. Because I bet you right now, if I saw that person down, and that was like someone almost like me, I would actually go up there and ask them, are you okay? Not just sit there and freaking laugh at them, and like you don't give a damn. Like you don't freaking care. Because that's not right. It's not. There we go. I don't know why he keeps doing that. But anyway, but it's not right for someone to do that. It's not. It's not right for someone to do that at all. You know, the whole world should, you know, everyone should be treated be treated the same. Because I respect people, and they should respect me. And I'm thinking it should stop. And I'm thinking this laughing and all that stuff, making fun and stuff, and then taking pictures of people and laughing at them and thinking like when because they're in depressed mood or an upset moment out there. You know, it's not right just to sit there and just laugh at them, because you know how it feels to them. It feels like no one freaking cares for me. And that's what people feel like. And then because you know they might go through a lot of things in school. You know, and that's one thing. It's not my fault that people go through things. It's not their fault that they actually don't understand. No one understands what everyone goes through. It's not even like, you know, even if you like, you know, if everyone's, like I said, everyone's different. Not everyone's gonna have a perfect life. A lot of people are going, like, you know, not everyone's gonna have you're not always gonna have a perfect life. And I'm just saying to you guys, this is a true story. Not everything you guys are gonna have a perfect life. But you're gonna eventually because people make mistakes sometimes. I mean, we all make mistakes, and it happens. You know, we all make mistakes, and it's something in life. You know, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes, and we all screw up sometimes. We mess up sometimes, and you know what? And it's okay, because it is okay. Because sometimes it is okay. Alright? It's okay sometimes to make mistakes. But if it happens like every time, then yeah, it's not okay. But if it happens like every once in a while, then yeah, that's an okay thing. But like I said, you know, it's okay to make a mistake in life. Because, you know, it's okay to do. Alright? Because I make mistakes myself. What do you think I've been doing? When I've been trying to delete videos when I delete videos, sometimes I actually try to make them exist. But that's not one thing. Alright? And you know, that's not one thing I'm just saying here. Because the way I'm announcing this right now, you know, not everyone's gonna have a not everyone's gonna have a perfect time. Like, you know, sometimes they're gonna make mistakes. You know, not everyone's perfect for its perfect timing. But sometimes it can be perfect, but sometimes you can make a mistake. And it's okay. We all make mistakes. We all mess up. We all do little stupid things. But you know what? We learn from them. And we learn from that situation, we learn from that mistake, and we learn that, and once we make that mistake, we learn to not do it again. And it never happens again. We learn from that mistake. Alright? And let me ask you something. Now, when someone's upset, and then what you're gonna do, and then, you know, and you're sitting at lunch, and someone's making fun of you, because, you know, they don't have no respect for anyone. And I don't think that should be right at all. Because it's not. It shouldn't be right at all. Because you know what? Because I don't like people making fun of his. I don't like people making fun of this person because, you know, he thinks he's a total loser. But you know what? That person people think that's a loser might be smarter than them. All right? Because if you watch TV shows where it's like this kid and then this kid's like a nerd or something like that, and then this kid's like a nerd or something, and, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, he's trying to get this one girl, and you know, that stuff, and then everyone else in the whole, everyone in the whole freaking school thinks like, oh yeah, he's a total moron, he's a dork and all that stuff, he's a jerk and all that type of stuff. But you know what? But and it turns out the whole thing is the story. That kid is actually smart. That's learning something really smart, and that's one thing. That kid is actually learning one thing smart. And then, because, you know, I see it all over on TV all the time. And I see it all the time. But like I said, you know, we all make mistakes. And, you know, something we can't control. Yeah, we all make mistakes. We all do stupid things in life. We all do stupid things in life, you know. Like, I'm not saying, like, literally, like, stupid things. Like, sometimes do stupid things that are stupid. If you know what I mean. Oh, look, there's the moon. Oh, my God. Where's the switch? There it is. That's nice. But like I said, guys, you know, everyone makes mistakes. And it's something we can't control. There we go. But like I said, it's not everyone's fault for them making their own mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes. It's not literally their fault. It's really not. All right. But we learn from these things, and that's one thing. And that's one thing I'm saying. Because you know what? I think it should be a little like yeah, I'm thinking, you know, it should be like it shouldn't be like people should be judging others, you know, just because they have a problem or something they go through. Because you know what? Let me ask you something. If you're a teenager yourself, and you know what? Being a teenager isn't going to be easy for whatever it is, right? Being a teenager is sure as hard work. It's a lot of work. All right? I'll tell you why. Because like I said, when you become a teenager, you're not a little kid anymore. Your parents are going to start teaching you things like they're going to start making you do. It's like making your own food for yourself and telling you to go get a job instead of staying home all day playing video games and stuff. You know, that's one thing. And then you know, sometimes, you know, most of teenagers break down in their lives. And you see, I'm actually one of those teenagers. I'm actually lucky in my life. I'm one of those teenagers that I don't frickin' break down and do stupid things and get involved with drugs and alcohol and all that stuff, because those teenagers do get involved with those things. They do. I don't. Because I don't get involved with those things. Because those things are breakdown, and they can make you and they can change everything in your life. It can change your whole life when you start breaking down in your life. When you start breaking down, it breaks down. You break down. It changes everything in your life. Everything changes around you. Everything changes. It's not like you can just oh, you can go back to the past and you can fix it. No, you can't. Once you make a big mistake and make it like a huge mistake, like a big mistake, like you can't fix, you're screwed right there. There's no way you can turn around and fix it. It's screwed for good. Like the damage is done. It's done. Like the damage is done. Like you can't fix it. You can try to fix it, but you know, probably about like 20%, you get 20 or 25% it can happen. But most of the time, it doesn't. It doesn't, because half of the times it can get fixed, but the punishment gets more. The punishment is severe. How bad the mistake you make, it can be, depending how much it is, it can depend how much the mistake it did, how bad it is. Half of the times you can get out of it. Sometimes you can get out of it, or sometimes either they'll give you a punishment, right? Because it happens. Because it happens to me. Alright? Now, one thing. Alright? You know, and then like I said, no one should have the right to make fun of other people. For what? So, you know what? Because you know, people don't like them because of their disabilities. You know, I think that is so wrong. For people to judge others for their disability. You know, it's not like so people can just sit there and like I said, it's not right. It's not right for someone to just judge someone and can't accept for their disability. It's not right. You know what I also hate the most? Is when people just sit there and then just lie to you like that. Because I'm going to tell you a true story. But I'm not going to mention no names here. Because I'm going to keep this private. Someone actually lied to me about having an Instagram account, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Someone did that to me. Alright? Someone did that to me. Alright? And then when I found one of their friends, I found their friends, and I followed their friends on Instagram. And once I found out that they blocked me, they knew it was me. And they don't even care. They don't even care. Like how important to them. To them, it's like they don't even freaking care. Like, that's what the thing is. Alright? And it also adds up to it. I was nice enough to reply. I actually requested this person 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row I did. It was 2 times I did. And you know what? They rejected me. Not in terms of dating, but accepting a request on Instagram. They rejected me twice. Twice they rejected me. It was twice in a row they did that to me. And I was nice enough, and I'll tell you this, I was nice enough to be able to give them, to actually risk my ass to go to get them a special car for their birthday, and then they're going to do this to me. How would you feel if someone just did that to you after you convince your grandparents to give someone a card for their birthday, and then they just do that, and you actually risk yourself just to go through dealing with their parents that are overprotective, because parents these days are now overprotective with their kids now. I can hardly see anyone now, because I hardly see any one of my friends here. Because a lot of these times, the parents are overprotective. They're overprotective. And mostly, 20%, probably about like 10% I see 10% I see their friends. Like 10% I see my friends. Most of the time I see their parents. Mom or dad. That's who I see. There's their mom or their dad. That's why I see the most. That's all I see. And I'm thinking, and it's ridiculous how people can't accept others because of their problems. Everyone has problems in life. And you can't just sit there and you're going to sit there and deal with it. It's not right. It's not right. Because you know what? Because I don't think it should be right at all. It shouldn't be. It should not be. It shouldn't be at all. Because you know what? I work hard. I might have a disability, but I might work hard. People actually with disabilities are actually famous. Did you guys know that? People with disabilities are famous. Like, I remember this one, my teacher told me this. Like, this guy is he has a disability, and I think he's paralyzed or something, and the only thing he can't write, but the only thing he can write with his foot. With his foot he can write with. I'm like, how the hell he can write with his foot? Because people usually write with their hands. Like you use your hands to write with a pencil on the paper. But he uses his foot. Not just like not 2 foot, 1 foot. 1 foot he used. And he's famous for that. He writes stories about it. I'm like, wow, this guy's actually good. That's what I'm saying, guys. I want you guys to accept, if you see a kid with a disability, and he looks up to you as a friend, accept him for, he or she, accept them for their disability. Don't just sit there and judge them for it. It's not their fault. It's just the way they're born. You can't help him. You can't help it. You can't help it. But guess what? They're getting the special what they need. That's how life is. People should not be able to be judging others for their disabilities. Look at me. I'm having a disability, but I'm so desperate to get a permit. Alright? Who would a kid with a disability was actually so desperate to get a permit? Because not everyone in my class wants to get a permit. Alright? Because this one kid is 17 years old, and he doesn't have a permit or a license yet. I have this other girl that's in my class. She's 18 years old. No, she's 19 years old, and then she's 19 years old, and she doesn't have a license yet. Alright? And like them, I'm not trying to say this to be rude or nothing, but I'm actually getting the nerve to go up there and go study for my permit and get behind the wheel of my own car. Why do you think I'm mentioning a lot of my videos these days? I want my own car. Because you know what? Because my birthday's coming up in less than a month or 2, and then once that does, I'm gonna get my permit. I'm gonna study for the whole summer. I'm gonna probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to video like me driving the car and all that stuff. I'm gonna do a lot of those things, and that's the thing. I'm gonna be doing that. On. But anyway, as I was saying is, but everyone has different problems. Everyone has different problems, and everyone is different. Not everyone's the same. Not everyone's perfect. Not everyone has the perfect normal life. Alright, everyone has, because you know what? Because let me tell you something. When you're a kid, life could be perfect for you. When you start growing up, life starts breaking down on you. Life starts breaking down on you. It breaks down. Life breaks down. It's not like you don't think you can make your life perfect. There's a way you can make your life perfect. But you know what? But hard things can come into hell. I mean, like I said, once you become adult, you're welcome to hell. Because like I said, once you get married, you gotta have kids. You gotta start paying bills. You gotta start paying car insurance. You gotta pay everything. And then once your kids get older, you gotta start taking them to places and all that stuff. How do you think how I know? Because you know what? Because a lot of these things happen. Right, because everyone wants to wish they can go back to their childhood. We only have a once in a lifetime of childhood. That's it. After our childhood's done, our childhood is over. Alright, you're grown up. You're an adult. Like 17 is the last year of you being your childhood. The day before your childhood ends is the day before your birthday. Hold on. Anyway, as I was saying, sorry about that. I just had a phone call. Hold on. That is nice. But anyway, a lot of people, life changes a lot. Life changes. And we can't control those things. And life can change anytime. And things can change a lot. Things can change. It's not like life can be a perfect thing. It cannot be perfect. It can't be. Because not every time life could be perfect for one thing. And I'm gonna know that from one thing. Everyone has different things in life. Everyone has different things. Everyone has different problems in life. Everyone has different things. Everyone has their goals, their future, their life, what they ever want to be. They could be a cop, they could be a fireman, they could be a paramedic, they could be a military, they could be anything, they could be a plumber, they could be a what do they call it? A landscaper, or they can work at a store, or do anything. A lot of things, a lot of people have different goals and different futures of life. We can't control those things. And things happen in life. Well, what do you think? I want to stay in my childhood. I wish I could stay 17 years old. And I wish my friend can go back to 15 years old. Right? Because you know what? It's the long story true. My friend's actually leaving for college. 3 of them. 3 are leaving. And I wish they were my age again. So they could stay for another 3 years. But I can't change it. I can't change them. Right? Everyone has different parts in their life. And everyone has different futures or goals. We can't change those things. We can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make part 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make part 2 of the sunset. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to make part 2. So this way it doesn't stop automatically.